We're with Blake Proefrock, the Sturgis High School track and field head coach, and another great season coming up.
Yeah, it is. We're looking forward to it. We had a really good year last year, and we got a lot of good kids coming back. And, it's just always nice when springtime rolls around. And this is the first time in 5 years that we've actually started track season at the track, so that's always a nice thing.
Well, it's still a little cold and windy, but that's spring in South Dakota, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no snow, so we're ready to go, I guess. That's kind of
This your 6th year here at Sturgis?
Yeah. This is my 6th year here. I think this is going to be my 4th year as the head coach, and I was assistant before that. So, yeah, it's been really good so far, and we've had some pretty good seasons in the past, and won a few conference championships, placed at state a couple years, the girls and boys. So, for here, that's doing pretty good, but Sturgis has had a pretty good tradition before my time, so, in track and field. So we'll just try to keep it going, I guess.
Bumped into Chris Koletsky just before you drove up, and who are all your assistants?
Yeah, Coach Koletsky, he's been here even longer than I have. He's a sprints coach, he's done a really nice job. Got Christy Kamak, pole vault and high jump coach. Steve Hilton, her throws coach down here. Patrick Gatsky, he's a jumps coach. And then Scott Peterson, I think he's been here and doing it longer than any of us, distance coach. Was the cross country coach before I was, and he's been doing it, and he's put a lot of really good kids on the podium. And so, we got a really good staff, and we just kind of always have. And since I've been here, and I just really appreciate all their effort, and they're all back for another year. So hopefully we can do some good things.
If the weather holds up, which it didn't last year.
Yeah.
But if the weather holds up, how many track meets you got planned?
Oh, I think we got somewhere around 8 or 10 varsity meets. Depends on kind of where we place kids, and then the JV meets that kind of fall between on the following Tuesday of it, of all those meets. But the big ones we always look forward to are ours. The Black Hills Track Classic that we host. We get a bunch of teams. Of course, Howard Wood. And then we try to get as many people to state as possible.
Who do you expect to be some of your leaders in some of the different events this year?
We got a few seniors coming back on the boys' side. Unfortunately, we don't have any on the girls' side. Our lone senior girl that was coming back and state placer over the last 2 years, Sydney Shaw, she had a knee injury during the basketball season, and she had signed to run at USD, and that's what she plans on. But on the boys' side, we got some kids. We got Justin Burnham, senior, coming back. Hopefully he can be some, good leadership. But we got some really quality kids coming back. Brody Brink, Brody Eisenbraun in, the hurdles. They're now upperclassmen. We'll see what they can do. We got some really solid distance kids. We had a good, 4x8 distance, mid-distance group. And it's fairly large. And we got some good kids. Trayton Monahan, he's a kid that made it in the 800 last year, and we expect him to do real big things this coming year. And so, we got some jumpers. Mason Newmiller, another senior kid coming back that went to state last year. We're just expecting a lot there. Our throwers, we got a large group of throwers this year. Got some kids coming back with an experience. They didn't manage to get to state, but I think we got some state caliber kids this year. They spent a lot of time in the weight room and doing some things. I'm really excited about those kids.
Yeah. Well, we wish you good luck this season, and we'll be checking in with you during the season.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for stopping in.